Fences is a drama film directed by Denzel Washington and stars Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. Now, I like this film a lot. I think it's a great film, but this film does have flaws which I will go into, but I will talk about the pros of this film first. The story of this film is based off a play, and that's what this film felt like for the majority of it. This film felt like a play. For a large amount of the film, the movie is set in one location, which is this house. And there are points in the film where they go to other locations, but it's mainly this house. And I liked it. It made the film feel more like a play, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, because it's a good thing because it makes a play seem more cinematic on the big screen. However, it's a bad thing because, in my opinion, it didn't translate well. Because again, it's based off a play, and it comes off more as a play than a movie. For me, I'm more of a movie person than a stage play person. So generally this bugged me a little bit, but not that much. One big pro I have to talk about is the performances. Everyone absolutely delivers, especially Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. These two give some of their best performances of their careers. Denzel Washington gives what I believe is his best performance since Flight. Another thing I liked about this film is the dialogue, because the dialogue in this film was quick, snappy, and straight to the point. In fact, the first 20 minutes of this movie I would say is my favorite, because the first 20 minutes is non-stop dialogue and constant interaction between the characters. Now I'm going to talk about one of the biggest disappointments of the film, and I didn't notice it first because I was enjoying myself, and then the more the film went on, the film started to become a bit slow, and it tended to drag on from that point onwards, so that was a bit disappointing. But even with scenes that happened later in the film, I had no problem with those. It's just the pacing of this film, at the start, it went by very quick. The pacing was very good, and I love that pacing. But then, after a while, it started to slow down, and the momentum started to just slow down to a halt, and it started to become a bit boring. And to back up what I'm saying, for the first time, and this has never happened to any movie I've ever seen in the cinema, people walked out on this movie, and I counted 2 people walked out in the last half hour of this movie, and a lot of the other people in the cinema were bored as well, because I saw a few of them actually whip out their phones and just check what the time was, and that kind of disappointed me, because just like, you know, we're watching a movie, and it's directed by a guy who knows what he's doing, and it's performed by some of the top actors working today, and people were checking their phones, seeing what the time was. Now, I admit this film is not for everyone, because, like I said, this film is very slow, and even though it's over 2 hours long, it still is slow. So if you're a person who's not into plays being adapted into film, and you're not into, like, dialogue-heavy films, you're gonna be a bit disappointed. However, if you're a person who loves story, character, and dialogue like I do, you will enjoy this film very much. Overall, this film won't be for everyone, and for me, I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved this film very much because I like the actors who were involved in this. I liked the way Denzel Washington directed this film. I liked the way how this film was told. I liked the structure. I liked the dialogue. This film ticked all the boxes I was looking for in this film. And while this film is slow and can become boring near the end, but if you're a dialogue, character, story person, you will enjoy this film very much, and I'm going to give Fences an 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you so much for watching.